wants to save money, but your personal savings account should represent your unique objectives. People have varied saving priorities, just like they have diverse habits and hobbies. For example, you might be saving for a new mountain bike, while your coworker is saving for a kitchen remodel. Whatever your motive for saving, it all starts with the question, how can I save more money? Fear not, because in today's video, we'll discuss suggestions on how to expand your savings quickly. Hello there, this is Fire, your financial guide. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of our fantastic videos. These money-saving methods will help you meet your savings goals without breaking a sweat. Saving and budgeting may appear to be difficult at first, but having a clear goal in mind can help you relax. It might help you imagine a bright future in which you've purchased your first home, started a family, or simply treated yourself to something wonderful. So if you're wondering how to save money quickly, here are our best tips for boosting your bank account. Let's start simple. Once a month, designate a no-spend day. To assist you to develop a practice of saving money, set aside one day each month where you will spend nothing but your fixed expenses. This could entail preparing all your meals with components you already have on hand, socializing in the park or at home, and relax by reading or watching TV in the evening. Once you've gotten used to it, you can expand it on 2 days per month, or even 1 day per week to significantly boost your monthly savings. Now try reducing your grocery spending. You'll be surprised how much money you can save over a few months if you can cut back on your food spending each week. One of the most effective methods to achieve this is to plan all of your meals ahead of time. This means you can figure out exactly how much you'll spend before you go shopping, lowering the odds of going over budget. Another suggestion is to eliminate meat from your diet once a week. Because meat is often more expensive than vegetables and vegetable-based goods, it's worth committing to at least one meat-free day every week. Over time, these tiny weekly savings will build up. We've got a great tip for you right now. Purchase your vehicle at the end of a fiscal quarter. The ideal times to buy a car are usually at the end of March, June, September, and December. Why? Because most car dealers are required to meet particular sales targets to qualify for financial incentives. While these goals are defined on a weekly and monthly basis, large bonuses are awarded periodically. This means that after each financial quarter, you're more likely to get a better bargain on a car because the auto dealer is eager to meet their quarterly sales target. This tip may seem obvious, but believe us when we say that it is extremely important and frequently overlooked. Think before you spend. One of the biggest deterrents to saving money quickly is the desire for instant gratification. Allow yourself at least 3 to 4 days to consider a major purchase before making it. This helps the impulsive part of your brain from taking over, the part that wants a rapid rush of serotonin from a flashy new buy. If you want to put yourself to the test, wait 30 days before making any major purchases. This is a surefire strategy to prevent impulse purchases. It also offers you enough time to see if a better deal can be found elsewhere. Okay, we get that no man is an island, but there are instances when you should try to mend things yourself. Attempting to repair anything that breaks yourself is a great way to save a lot of money. You can now learn how to fix almost anything on the internet, thanks to YouTube and the internet in general. It's always more cost-effective to fix things yourself, rather than paying someone else to do it or replacing them totally, whether it's leaking pipes or the zipper on your trousers. The next point to remember is to cancel any unused subscriptions. For many businesses, subscriptions are a money-making dream. This is because once a consumer signs up for a service, they're more hesitant to cancel it, even if they don't use it very often. The sunk cost fallacy is to blame for a big part of this. The sunk cost fallacy, when applied to a subscription service, suggests that canceling a rarely used subscription is difficult because you've already spent so much money on it. As a result, terminating the membership would imply that all of the money spent on it up until that point was squandered. However, delaying the cancellation of the subscription gives the impression that the service will be used in the future. This topic is becoming increasingly exciting. We hope you're enjoying it so far. If so, please give it a thumbs up and please feel free to contribute your ideas in the comments section below. If you want to save money, it's also a good idea to start a side hustle. Consider starting a side hustle if you want to significantly increase your monthly savings. Working a few nighttime shifts at a bar or restaurant after your office job, landing a few freelance gigs, becoming a virtual assistant, or even pet sitting are all possibilities. If you can afford it, putting all of the money you earn from your side hustles into your savings account can be quite encouraging. However, don't overwork yourself to the point of exhaustion. It's more vital to look after your mental health than it is to save money. You should also consider using the envelope budgeting method. Using Dave Ramsey's envelope budgeting approach is another amazing life tip for saving money quickly. This entails withdrawing your entire monthly income in real cash from the bank at the start of each month and putting it in separate envelopes. Each of these envelopes should correspond to one of your financial objectives, so you'll have envelopes for permanent costs like rent and energy bills, as well as envelopes for variable costs like clothes purchasing, eating out, and grocery shopping. You'll stay inside a specific budget for each spending type if you pay for everything with a fixed quantity of physical cash. Another recommendation is to set a spending limit on your credit card. Is there a decent way to save money quickly? Set a spending restriction on your credit card or debit cards. This prevents you from overspending and encourages you to plan ahead of time for your daily expenses. This service is provided by several banks. Automating your bills will also be beneficial. While we're on the subject, it's also worth considering automating your bill payments. Companies frequently charge late fees if you don't pay them on time, so paying them before the due date will save you money. It also sounds fantastic to automate your savings. Consider automating your monthly savings contributions if you have a set monthly income. This entails setting up a monthly automatic transfer from your current account to your savings account. You reduce your chances of using these funds to cover your daily expenses by automating your savings. You can also open special savings account for yourself. To save money quickly, you must first separate the money you spend on everyday necessities from the money you want to put aside. This entails opening a separate savings account. As a result, you reduce the likelihood of having to tap into your savings account to cover daily expenses. Rather, it motivates you to stick to your daily budget while protecting your savings from temptation. Get out of debt if you want to save money. You'll probably want to pay off any outstanding bills on your existing debts before you start saving. The longer you wait to pay off a debt, the more it grows. This is because interest, the cost of borrowing money, accumulates over time. If you delay paying your obligations, the interest that accumulates will wipe out any money you have saved. Consider utilizing a budget approach like the 50-30-20 budget to get out of debt rapidly. The 50-30-20 rule was developed by U.S. Senator Elizabeth Warren while she was a Harvard bankruptcy specialist. It gives a straightforward method to debt relief. It works like this. Spend 50% of your salary on necessities, such as rent and utility bills. Spend 30% of your money on your wants, such as dining out and subscription services. Set aside 20% of your earnings. So if you earn $2,500 per month after taxes, you can set aside $500 each month. You'll have paid off $6,000 in debt in just 1 year. If you want to learn more about the 50-30-20 approach, we have a separate video on it. Check out the channel or click the link in the description box for more information. Last but not least, learn to budget and comprehend your financial situation. The most crucial suggestion we have for saving money quickly is to learn to budget. You have control over your finances if you have control over your budget. But where do you begin? You must first understand your financial flow before you can begin saving money every month. This entails being aware of all your incoming and outgoing revenue streams, including any loan repayments, monthly bills, and contributions to your savings account. Once you've completed these steps, you'll be well on your way to becoming a savvy saver with a variety of tools at your disposal. And that concludes today's video. If you'd like to see more videos like this, subscribe to the channel and set on alerts to be notified of new uploads. This is Fire, and we'll catch up with you in our next video.